It was really important for us to get this win. The last four losses that we've had have all been really, really close losses. All games that the whole entire team thinks that we could have came out with. You know what I mean? So it's we lost a big lead to Miami, lost a tough one to Wake Forest. We had obviously the possession at the end of the game and lost that. But I think we have the team to do it. We have a team to go on a run here, and I'm just looking forward to just getting better with this team and seeing where we be at the end of the year. Obviously, the defense was better tonight, and that obviously helped us win.
For you, just to follow up real quick, sorry about that. For you, do you feel you're getting more accustomed? Coach talks about you trying to take guys off the dribble and be more effective to that. Are you trying to add that to your game at the second half of the season?
Yeah, I think for us to be our best team, Coach always says I have to be aggressive. He said that to me. He said that in the media. I think that's a big point of emphasis for all of us. And I think it's just trying to find the balance of when I can attack, when I have little guys on me, when I have bigger guys on me who I can go by, and reading that situation and making those adjustments in the game. So I think it's just as the season goes on, obviously the attention that Buddy gets is going to be important for me to step up and have big scoring nights that I think I'm capable of, and all my coaches and teammates think that as well.
Our next question will be from Donna, and then we'll go to Tommy. Hey, Cole, but you guys had some trouble in the first half when you trapped in the corners and they got the ball into the middle. And what kind of adjustment did you make in the second half to either tighten up that trap or to stop the cutter from coming down onto the block and scoring inside?
Yeah, I think we just missed a couple of rotations in the first half. There was no real adjustment. It was just making those rotations a little bit tighter in the second half. We did a better job keeping the ball out of the middle. We had like 4 or 5 deflections in the middle, and once you do that, and the teams aren't comfortable getting the ball into the middle, they'll go away from it. Once they started putting in some shooters, and they kind of went away from that, and that's what's been hurting us all year, right? Is the teams getting in the middle, teams taking Jesse and getting him into foul trouble in the middle. So I think it was really important for us to take that away and get those steals, and obviously they stopped going there after that.
Thank you. We'll go to Tommy next.
Hey, Cole, good game out there tonight. Bouncing off of tonight, especially that second half, what are you guys looking to take away and continue using here in the next few weeks that you saw tonight from your team?
Yeah, like Coach said, I think it's just defensive end. We've been a good offensive team all year. We've been one of the best teams in the country on offense. It's just making sure that we play defense and play hard. You know what I mean? I think we've let a couple games slip, and we were all desperate tonight, especially in the second half. And I think that just this is what we could be moving forward. You know what I mean? I think Pitt's a good team. They brought a bunch of teams down to the wire. They just beat Boston College. They beat St. John's. So they're a good team when you let them get going. So I think it was a good step for us tonight, and obviously we want to have this momentum moving forward. Hopefully we make it a little run.
We have time for 3 more questions. We'll start with Gaurav, then we'll go to Mike Waters and end with Dan.
So Buddy had just 4 made threes in the past 2 games combined, and tonight he had 5. How important was he to your success today?
Yeah, I mean, Buddy, like I said all year, but I think Buddy's one of the best players in the country. If you give him open looks, he's going to make them. We see it in practice every single day. We see it shooting before practice. Like if he has open looks, he's going to make them, and he's going to make them at a high volume. So I think it was big for him just to get those threes. And once, as a shooter, me and Buddy and Joe and Jimmy and all these guys who are good shooters on our team can attest to this. Once you see a couple go down and a couple open ones go down, then the rim gets a lot bigger. So it was big for him to make those threes. And obviously, once he gets going, he makes a lot of tough shots.
Go to Mike next.
Cole, Jesse's had some early foul problems in recent games. How important was it for him, especially with that Pitt center out there today, to stay out of early foul trouble and do what he was able to do for you guys, especially in the second half?
Yeah, Jesse's a huge part of our team. Everyone knows that. With him out on the floor, we're a totally different team defensively. Offensively, he's gotten a lot better, and we can go to him a little bit more down on the post. So I think with Jesse out on the floor, we're a totally different team, and obviously not having him the past 2 games in crunch time and him getting early foul trouble hurt us. You know what I mean? I think he only played 20 minutes in the Wake Forest game, and that obviously hurt us. And we put guys in positions where they're not usually at. I mean, Jimmy had to play the 5 for a little bit, and that hurt our defense. So it's big for us to get Jesse into the game, keep Jesse in the game, and he knows he has to work on like just not fouling and keeping his hands up straight. And I think tonight he had a couple calls that didn't go his way, but as a shot blocker, sometimes you'll get called for fouls that aren't fouls just because they're accustomed to you going to block a shot. So it was big for us to have him on the court, and obviously when he makes those free throws, we're going to be even better.
And our final question for Cole will be from Dan.
Cole, you had a nice baseline fadeaway to end the game. Just what you can say about where your shot is, in your opinion, right now at this point in the season, offensively, where you think you're at?
Yeah, I've been shooting the ball really well over the past 4 or 5 games. And I think I've been shooting the ball to highlight. I started out the year shooting like 10% from 3, and before tonight, I think I was at like 38. So, I mean, as a shooter, you're going to go through ups and downs. You're going to go through games where you get open shots and you're going to make them, and then you're going to get games where you don't get open shots, and you're going to have to make plays like me and Buddy do on the baseline, and obviously in different parts of just trying to affect the game in different parts. I think tonight I was trying to just to play defense, do a lot, and just take advantage of the openings that I got, which weren't a lot. So I think just expanding my game, making plays when I can, and obviously just trying to help my team win in any way.